Speak your last words, ice woman. Harder, daddy. What? I'm going to steal candy from a child today. This isn't a meme, I'm simply a terrible person. Finally, a good song. The imaginary fight scene in my head will be legendary. It's crazy how literally a decade ago women were terrified of their nudes getting leaked. Now they just charge $10. Sometimes when I can't sleep I think about how Kevin Durant's feet are shaped like Olive Garden breadsticks. The Greeks were so full of wisdom. So civilized too. Knew. Man is a featherless biped. Behold, a man. Every British pub got that one bloke like this in the corner as a permanent fixture. My teacher reading my solution to overpopulation. Guys literally only want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. Your nervous system makes you feel pain. Tear it out, tear it out, tear it out, tear it out. Freedom. I put the cute in acute liver failure. When you realize that there will be 20-year-old YouTube videos by next year. Students, oh my god, why do schools teach? Subject, why don't they teach us about taxes instead? Students, if schools taught taxes. Seeing inflation in real life. Seeing inflation in Rule 34 art online. Heard my ex's side of the story. What I did was not good. Winter is coming. There they are. You're surrounded. Time to perish. We were told these things don't exist. We were told these things don't exist. English. Thank you. Japanese. Me scoring 100% on a test I didn't even study for. The cop holding the breathalyzer. Me flirting with the girls in order to get them to see the meds I take every day. Me staring at the police officers after I miscalculated my escape tunnel from prison. Me staring at the customer's head, trying to make it explode with my mind. She's so annoying. Why are you dating her? Me. Can I go out with my friends? Mom. Why? With who? Where? When you will come back? Dad. Optional. Don't die. Slight small project I worked on in prison. Finally decided to actually finalize it. Choose one to get sloppy in. Abandoned sewer tunnel. Abandoned nuclear missile silo. Abandoned asylum. Abandoned nuclear power plant. Dad, they doing over there. Types of atom in the universe. Element. Mental illnesses. Snack. Where you going? Snack. Step. Breakfasts from around the world. United States. Bacon and eggs. Great Britain. Beans and sadness. Japan. Gallon of paint. Germany. Towel dipped in mayonnaise. Norway. Crushed up bones of their enemies. Peru. 1998 Ford Focus. The boys and I about to lay down some sick beats. A tapeworm in a white person's body when it's being served coleslaw for the 5th day in a row. I gotta get out of here. Adopted. I thought I was just super gothy. Are you having fun? For $60 I must. Childhood be like. You ask your mom yet? Nah, she's in a bad mood. First owner. Current owner. Sag in. Who up? Missing Panji. Kid me thinking my parents will stay in good shape forever. Sweetie slash buddy. Can you help me get up and walk me to the couch? Average gay shit impact fan. Average tell how project fan. Late stage capitalism took my lizard milk. When you've passed 8 stages in the interview process and almost set to get the job, Impressive. Very nice. Now let's see your social media comments from 12 years ago. Everybody gangster. Until the tactile hallucinations start. Happy. Sad. Angry. Hungry. Did you just say the C word? Live every day like it's your last mother duckers when they don't die that night and their paper is still due at 8 AM. I heard you were looking for a stud. I got the STD. All I need is you. Life is beautiful. I only wish it was EA to get food. Invents settled agriculture. I've made a huge mistake. How to enjoy Amy Schumer comedy. Harrowsaurid snake. You one make safe. Ancient Chinese proverb for you. Confucius say, man who run behind car get exhausted. Man who run in front car get tired. Bout to punch this taser napkin for my dude Steve I win. Taekwondo Hapkido Muay Thai kickboxing karate boxing luta livre jeet kune do jiu jitsu wrestling. Glock 19. When you tell your parents to embrace their mistake and they give you a hug. Never forget to unlock Dear Third first. The crackheads outside 711 having a dance competition. They asked me how well I understood critical race theory. I said I have some critical theories about race. They said welcome aboard. Oh, that's a dead god. There is a dead god forgotten by our books lying motionless at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. 11 PM, 2 AM, 5 AM, 9 minutes before my alarm. What a beautiful field of flowers. Shh, smooch. No spooky stuff today. Me leaving the 18 to 24 age bracket. Girls, guess my zodiac sign. You're so sensitive. I'd say Sagittarius. Boys, guess my Warhammer army. Orcs, because you're ducking stupid. Listening to the snail. Smell in my ear telling me to reach for the police officer's pistol. Turkish dealer in Germany. BMW with 900,000 kilometers. Eastern Europeans. Humans in bedroom. Start having Shreks. The spider in the corner of the room. Nice. Now eat him. Me after saying gracious to the Indian guy at the Italian restaurant. Me trying to solve other people's problems knowing I'm totally unqualified. On Bumble, when her bio reads I never text first. My friend showed me how they fixed the water stain on the ceiling in their office. My FBI agent realizing there will be no more memes if he carries out his orders to execute me. I need husband. I'm single. Am from USA. Hey, cute dog. Thanks. He's purebred. Purebred. I bet it would be funny to put a pancake on my cat's face. 2 minutes later. Jesus Christ. If I had a nickel every time a Trump assassin was in a black rock ad I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice. Dad, how was I born? Me checking how many pages I'll have to read before I start reading a book. The Starbucks barista watching me hit no tip on the iPad. Featherless. Biped. Behold. A man. Excuse me sir, can this pregnant woman have a seat? Me. I'm no longer the family pet. Me and your dad are together now, and it's about time you show me some ducking respect. Girls who were expecting a package and it came. Website. Covered in a blanket of annoying and scamming ads. That website when you block them. We disable ad blocker. Ads support our website. Still wondering what letter W starts with D. Do not click buttons with genitalia. Cameras are watching. Mom, you need to turn off that PlayStation, it needs a break. Meanwhile my KCOF 91W watch, since 2010. Catfish after leaving the water and walking on land for an hour. Wait a minute, I hate land. When the teacher borrows my ruler and asks why there's a mark on 6.8 inches. Me. If your finger looks like this, don't talk to me. I'm almost 30 years old and I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait until you're 45, like me. You'll be 45 and you'll still have no idea what the duck you're doing. Our life with mom. Our life without mom. These are my healing crystals. I don't believe in that nonsense. These cables are gold plated, so they sound better. I'll take 2. Teacher, do not copy the book's words. Book, he succeeded in 1995. Me, in 1995, he succeeded. When the ad on your YouTube video ends and you realize the video itself is over. Imagine paying thousands of dollars to end up looking like the bad guy from The Mask. How I be pulling up to the gym after posting the grind never stops on my story. When you situation so ducked you can't find it on Reddit or Quora. First ever photograph of a newly hatched electrician with the eggshell still on top of its head. How you think I'm versus how I really am. When photography is a hobby. When photography is a livelihood. Babe, are you okay? You've barely slept in your nan bed. Daddy, will I be as big as you one day? Not if I can help it. My ex-wife struggling to pay her bills. Me taking my alimony payment. Me taking the child support payment. Hey, I like your jumpsuit. Thanks. It has pockets. Your girl when my newest meme drops. Oh duck, I'm so wet. When your mom pulls out a photo of when you were a baby and says, where did my sweet baby go? Doctor, my husband is choking. What was he eating? Just an apple. He has one every day. When you're feeling good about yourself and someone says you look tired. White people when their steak has no color, barely cooked and still breathing. When someone asks where the soda went. When the entire universe is giving you a sign of what you need to do, work out. The world's so broke you don't even find random money on the ground anymore. One beautiful wife and one side chick is enough for man. Other things are called cheating. How I sleep at night knowing I value my possessions more than your life. Visiting Romania. What the duck? Where is my wallet? They stole it. Day 1 of my raw food diet. Public transportation fans be like, this is my stop. If gas gets more expensive. How the duck did someone create Wi-Fi and Bluetooth from this? Guys, I'm starting to forget the name of the dog from Scooby-Doo. Humanity researches AI. Humanity perfects AI. AI perfects itself. AI enslaves humanity. Solar flare disables AI. Humanity worships sun god. Why is your browsing history so clean? Me. Cries and screams in front of people because wants ice cream. Mom, we have ice cream at home. Ice cream at home. You bitches be like, but are actually horrible human beings. Girls, it's been 2 weeks. He must have moved on and forgotten me. Boys, after 3705 years, I've loved you. Dogs 300 years ago. I killed all the wolves and ate the liver of a fox that wanted to steal food from our home. Dogs now. You changed my food and now I have diarrhea. Me telling the cop you're not going home tonight as I reach in my back pocket for the vacation I booked him. Point of view. You get sick. The billionaire who sells medicines laughs in evil. Yes. After weeks, I finally gathered half an hour to play my favorite game. Updates are underway. Do not turn off your PC. Retail workers being forced to listen to the same 20 pop songs nearly every single day. But God said, if I eat it, I'll die. Nah. He's reaching. You can make one thing 5% bigger. What do you choose? Poverty. Italy wants to jail vegans for 4 years if they don't feed their kids meat. The burglar who broke in. Me finally having an excuse to kill a man. Judge. Bail denied. Diddy. Can you at least fix the cameras in my section and tell the guards not to take smoke breaks at the same time? When I'm stuck behind an old person during my morning commute, accelerate. You're doing what, Burger King? We sit and ditch. She calls me immigrant. How I ate that. When you low-key know you're gonna meet P Donkey in prison. Oh senpai of the pool. What is your wisdom? You can't really describe a color without using either that color or another color. In Shrek 2001, 52 minutes and 36 seconds into the movie, when Shrek is taking fire to Derlock, they get attacked by the most vile-ducking creature, a French man. Divorce men over 50, Philippines, Thailand. How to become a billionaire into steps. Step 1. Save $1 million per year. Step 2. Do this for 1000 years. Ma'am. Slurp, slurp. Super tasty but almost finished. He lied on his resume, but got the job anyway. Security dog. Middle-aged men. Emotional crisis. It is what it is. The old man in Gremlins says, to not feed Mogwai after midnight. Yes, so, all times are technically after midnight. My reason why I got fired at my first job as a butcher. I was just trying to be creative. My grade 8s asked me how many boyfriends I've had in my life, so I started counting. When I reached 4, one kid shouted she made for the streets. She made for the streets. Wages. Greedy union writers. Hardworking artificial intelligence. World peace but with brain rot. No peace but brain rot is gone forever. But we can't serve him. He's a cat, right? But he's got a pocket full of cash. Mr. Beast speedrunning his villain arc. After all these years. Plagiarized Lunchables. A collab with Logan Paul and KSI. A beef with Dante DM. Finally, I have them all. Average skill issue fan. Average you'll improve bud fan. Do Americans really? This is hands down one of the worst posts I've ever seen on this website. What the duck is this even supposed to mean? The 2 reactions to seeing R34 of your favorite character. My children in 2040. Dad, what does the fox say? Me. I'm the dumbest man alive. I think my religion gives me the right to tell other people what to do. You're clearly dumber. I'm scared of boobs. I'm looking for exposure therapy, please help me. 9 years old me fixing the remote by removing and reinserting batteries. Mechanic. Spotify watching me listen to the same song on repeat for 3 hours straight. Get therapy please. If you worked at a movie theater, would you check underneath my hat for Cool Ranch Doritos? Be honest. Random passerby thinking I'm trying to flex by revving Me knowing this shitbox will turn off if I don't. Me with the girl I made eye contact with at the airport 5 years ago. My alarm is about to go off in 2 minutes. What the duck, this guy just walked into the shareholders meeting, ordering 10,000 shares, and then walked out. The CEO of racism. Challenge complete. How did we get here? What if you wanted to go to Poland, but God said, what the duck, why would you ever wanna do that? What the hell is wrong with you? That's it. You're going to 2009. Oh, you like my personality? Haha, thanks, it's a disorder. Mom made butter dogs again. This house is a ducking prison. The dance floor normally. The dance floor when the cha-cha slide comes on. Come on bro, just pick me back up one more time. I bet there's some funny content you haven't seen yet. I present to you a real actual resume my office has received. Work experience. I don't know. The strongest logical argument. Funny insult. Nobody. Rockstar. Introduces GTA Plus. Rockstar fans. Hey, you wanna go on a date? No sorry, I'm taken. Europeans when you tell them they should use air conditioning. I don't need it. Oxygen. I'm flammable. Hydrogen. I'm extremely flammable. H2O. I'm used by billions to put out fires. Me explaining to my future wife why we have to get our kids the newest gaming consoles. I do not want my son to have to go through what I went through. When your classmate flames the shit out of you, but it was a little funny. You open a window for fresh air. Calm. You are in a submarine. Panic. When you leave him cute notes in the shower. The immortal crumb in my air fryer that just keeps getting cooked over and over. They don't know my son is winning. Kirby, did you eat Mike Tyson? No. The sadistic villainess fell in love with the hero. The sadistic villain fell in love with the heroine. Let me get this straight. You think vanilla is the best ice cream flavor? I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Send me a pic without clothes. Delete after looking. Teacher puts D in my marks card. Me putting D in her daughter. Me. I'm vengeance. Point of view. You receive your salary. End. F. R. Go on social media. Say hi. No one responds. No one responds. Me ordering food with a VPN. My delivery guy in Nepal. I could afford groceries 4 years ago. Source. My toddler when I ask them what they have in their mouth. Me trying to excel in my career, maintain a social life, drink enough water, exercise, text everyone back, stay sane, survive and be happy. When I'm watching a new YouTuber for the first time and deciding if I should subscribe or not. Babe, would you punch me in the face as hard as you can for $1 million? Me. Most people rejected his message. They hated Gen Alpha because he said dumb shit. You just hatin' my skibbity riz on giant for real skibbity. Shut up. I'm not a Cocomelon parent. You go and sit down and watch Saw. Meet Oliver. He has thumbs. When a girl calls me cute. When a guy calls me cute. My schizophrenic ass chilling with the homies. Guess who is tired of waking up at 7 AM but sleeps at 3 AM? It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Oh my god, you've grown. I remember you when you were a baby. Come give me a hug. Me. I don't even know this woman. Her reaction when you put in all 4 inches. You sure buried it deep, daddy. Never ask a woman her age, a man, his salary, P. Diddy, to throw a party for you. Her. Also her. When I see someone eat string cheese by biting it whole. First phone built for Apple Intelligence. This is the future. Best I can do is 8GB RAM. When the family reunion is so boring all your cousins hide in your room. Rich people when their $250,000 car gets broken into after they parked it on a big city street. When they run errands with you. Me and my friends pretending to insult the FBI agent listening to our party chat. The actual FBI agent. How I look at your fries after I finished my whole meal in 3 minutes. I just gonna make it to Friday. Now I'm just tired bro. Passes away. You think I'm some kinda hoe? Yes. The teacher. Everyone at this school is different. The kids at the school. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I release it one more time? Henry Cavill and his siblings. Me. Depression. Cheese. 5-year-old me. The straw to my choxy milk. Blowing bubbles. Did you touch the paint? I did nothing. The self doesn't exist. You're offered $250 million, but to claim it, you must enter the last video game you played and stay there for a full year. If you accept the deal, how's life there? How it feels when your dog goes to lick your face after licking his balls. Girls, oh my god, I love French vanilla candle. It smells delightful and makes me cheer up. Boys, damn, this shit is fire. Time for a morning shit. You've already had it. I've had one, yes. But what about second morning shit?